Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. This is your brother Yerushalayim, coming back at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. And this video is going to be entitled Israel passes a new law to ban cash payments, all right, which is a fulfillment of prophecy, all right, because at the end of the day, what's happening, we getting closer and closer to the end, to the main prophecies, which is what Revelation 13 and 16, all right, where all paper money will be done away with, and everyone pretty much, whoever you are will be forced, to take that M to the A to the R to the K, right? That C hip, all right? Which what I'm talking about, the C to the H to the I to the P. And this is really what everything's heading to, right? So we very close. We're very close here, very close to the end of this kingdom, until the Lord coming back. All right, because all these things were written. Hey, everything written before time was written for what? For our learning, right? And now we see in the fulfillment of these things, where they were written in paper. 2 Ezra 15 and verse 1, it says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." So all the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are faithful and true. All right. The scripture also says in the book of Isaiah 55 and verse 11, it says, "What? So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth; it shall not return unto me void." Who's the Lord mouth? The Lord speaketh unto who? His servant the prophets. According to what? And that's going back to this for anybody who knew. Let's get the book of Amos chapter 3 and verse 7. It says, "Surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets." So in this time, the Lord sent back his prophets, the men of the Lord, Lord willing, I'm one of them doing this work. All right, in this time, right, men who what? Men who have the same heart as the Lord, Jeremiah 3 and 15, it says what? "And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, I will feed you with knowledge and understanding." So we feed anybody knowledge and understanding of who? Of the Holy Scriptures, right? Which the Holy Scripture is written of Yahweh Shai. Which Yahweh Shai, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Okay? The testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. So Isaiah 55 and 11, it reads, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth; it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I send it." So the Lord said that this was going to take place, and it's taking place. All right, we very close. Okay, all this thing about which we're gonna see in this video here. All this anti-money laundering and bullshit, all right, locking down anti-money laundering, all this kind of nonsense. The biggest launderers is Esau Edom, the same fucking devils, who setting up this system, okay, who laundered money, who rape, pillage, steal, destroy, kill, all right, all our people, wherever we are on the face of the earth. All right, so let me play this video. Let me go through a few precepts. Hopefully it wouldn't be too long.
Well, guess what? Just as the Bible said, there will come a time when everybody must receive the mark of the beast in order to buy or sell. Well, here we go. Federal Reserve details digital dollar plans. Folks, it's coming. You can't stop it, so I hope that you know Jesus.
Well, his name is not Jesus. His name is Yahweh Shai. All right? First off, trade didn't exist until the year 1524. which was created, it was a Renaissance letter created by a guy by the name of Gian Giorgio Trissino, a Jesuit priest, right? A devil, a so-called Edomite, all right? That is one. The other thing is that in the Paleo-Hebrew, which the Lord was an ancient Israelite, was a Hebrew Israelite, and he spoke Paleo-Hebrew, all right? In the Paleo-Hebrew, there are only two vowels, A and I, all right? The letters E and U, the vowels E and U were never in the Paleo-Hebrew, all right? Not now and never will. So hey, that word Jesus is a lie. All right, the Lord's name in the Paleo-Hebrew is Yahweh. Yah meaning he, Hawashai meaning deliverer. All right, so let's continue.
Heard it, cryptocurrency is the mark of the beast as Christian pastor warns end of times is coming. First and foremost, I just want to say how sort of like refreshing it is that there is a Christian pastor who's actually warning people about the end of times, and that, unlike most of the other people that call themselves pastors and leaders of the flock, they seem to have their heads buried in the sand and just want to regurgitate what they've been saying for the...
They're sellouts. Right, that they're part of the clergy response team. I did a video on that a while back. They're trained to keep people dumb down. Right, so they're going to walk right into the snare, right into the trap. All right, which it is a trap. All right, because when we go to let's get some precepts, man. Let's get start at Isaiah 36, verse 6. It says, "Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt," right? Which America and Babylon, like Babylon the Great America, is spiritual Egypt according to Revelation 11. All right, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust him. Right, and those pastors and priests set up to create a situation where the people are in fear. All right, they fear the government, they fear the system, they fear Egypt. And they believe that the strength, Egypt going to protect them, which is not. Proverbs 29 and 25, it's going to destroy them. The fear of man bringeth a snare or a trap. Right, this is the trap. But whoso putteth his trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai shall be safe. So this is the trap, that Yahushai spoke about, okay, in time past. Right, Luke 19. All right. And verse 42, it says, saying, this is Yahweh speaking. In fact, let me read up. Yeah, verse 41, Luke 19 and 41. And when he was come near, he beheld the city and wept over him, the city of what? Jerusalem. Jerusalem, the city of peace. Saying, if thou hadst known, even thou, at least in this thy day, the things which belong unto thy peace, but now they are hid from thine eyes. It's too late. At the end of the day, Jake 2/3 of Jake gonna be destroyed through this snare, this trap. Alright. Verse 43 says, for the day shall come upon thee that thine enemies, who are our enemies? According to Psalm 83, it starts with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Alright, the elites of Esau, and all the other nations. The Lord created 18 nations. The other 17 nations are our enemies. Alright? So that thine enemy shall cast a trench about thee. Right? Let's go into that word trench. Let's see what it says. Very interesting. It says Karax.
Strong's G 5482. Charax. Charax.
Alright, Karaso. A pale or palisade. Right? A trench. Okay? Hey, this is so yappa, it goes into the jump shot. But more than that, it goes into the same need alright, that basically they use to give you the M to the O and the T to the B. Alright, that C hip or CHI to the P. Alright? This is what they do. This is what they're gonna use it for. So this trench, they're gonna cast a trench between you and the Heavenly Father. Right? Because the Lord said, hey, if you take that thing, that M to the A to the R to the K, basically, You know, you're not going to be on the Lord's side. The Lord is going to destroy you. All right. You know, she shall cast a trench about thee and compass thee around and keep thee in on every side. And you know, back in that time, you know, that could have gone to, you know, the Jerusalem being destroyed, you know, and Jake being scattered. But now in this time, it's the same thing. You know, they scattered the Jake from the face of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right, by giving them that shit. You know, which we know what it is. You know, and we can't say it because, you know, they're going to strike the videos. All right, so let's go back to the video here.
The last several centuries, none of them seem to be looking forward or ahead, or perhaps having that real excitement that comes from just seeing the Bible and biblical prophecy being sort of unraveled. So here we go.
Yeah, because, you know, they don't teach prophecy. These Christian pastors, these plantation Christianity pastors, you know, that go to these cemetery schools, all right, that the Apostle Taha, you know, rightly coined it. You know, they're dead. Their works dead. They have no prophecy. Prophecy is life. Prophecy is a testimony of Yahweh Shai. You know, that's where it's at. Prophecy is where it's at. And they don't teach prophecy because they don't understand prophecy in the first place. You know, but through the Holy Spirit, through the Rakah Kodash, you know, the Lord give us, open our eyes to understand the book, to unseal the seals. Okay? You know, Yahweh Shai did that. This is why we could understand prophecy. This is why we could teach prophecy. And we know what's coming about. And that just proves to, it also proves to that plantation Christianity, all these different so-called Christian religions, you know, are really bullshit. You know, they don't edify, they don't exhort, they can't tell you what's coming. You know, all they have is a feel-good doctrine. You know, which is nothing good coming on the pipeline. Right? Only lamentation, mourning, and woe. Alright? You know, only lamentation, mourning, and woe. Plantation Christianity Church been around for centuries. Okay? For centuries it's been around. Okay, hey, you know, how come up to now, you know, they're not teaching the truth. Alright? Up to now our people still broken people. Up to now our people still asleep. They're not woken up. You know, but you know, it's this truth that's waking them up. The truth that be who the Hebrew Israelites. The truth, you know, of the Father, you know, and the Son, the true image, the true names, all these things have come to light now in this time. Alright, so those churches could never be the truth. For all those years, you know, they were only lies and corruption that they were teaching. Okay, so let's continue here.
With this article, it reads, Pastor Tom Hughes shared the bizarre video on his channel Hope for Our Times, claiming that the Bible predicted that the economies will become cashless at the end of days and that nothing can be done to stop it. We're seeing this being ramped up quite immensely around cashless societies, people just wanting everything to be contactless. We know that this is all heading towards Revelation 13:17. The second beast required all people, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, so that no one could buy or sell unless he had the mark, the name of the beast, or the number of its name. And
all right, so there you have it. You know, he read it. I didn't even read it. All right, and this is where it's going. You know, by cutting down the amount of cash, you know, that they could do business with. You know, they slowly or gradually going towards the ultimate aim of having ultimate control over you. You know, and then this is where it is. Because they're gonna keep on reducing the amount until they do away with cash altogether. Alright?
It's interesting here of the mark of the beast. And I think this is also important. Is that something we really also want to be a part of? And so I really, this is all heading. Another comment said here, I can't even believe we are alive to witness the beast system rolling out.
And that's a blessing, you know, for us in this time. Many prophets, many holy men, you know, long to see this time. Alright? You know, and you know, for the men, you know, and the women, you know, who hold the faith in this time, you know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to help us. Alright? The scripture says, Revelation 3, and verse 10, it says what? Because thou have kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So don't worry, once you do the will of your Lord, the will of Yahweh Shai, alright? The Lord gonna keep you, He's gonna protect you in that time, which is the serious, the real hour of temptation is that thing. It's the same thing that that they bring in here. Alright, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And that's the real trial. That's the true test. Everything is like everything else that come before is like a mock exam. But the true test is that thing, that M to the A to the R and the K.
We are so blessed to be the final people. So we're seeing all of the.
And for YouTube, this is just I just do not video, on this video, I didn't mention anything, it's just a video I'm doing here based on an article, and based on another video from YouTube that's on YouTube right now, and it's available to everybody. All right, so hey, in case you have any ideas of striking, take that into consideration.
Technology happening. What I also find very interesting is that most of this seems to be coming out from Israel. Check this article out. It's interesting, isn't it? Israel will ban cash payments over £4,400 as of today. Just check out some of the reasoning behind this bad boy. Here we go. Beginning August the 1st, Israel will ban cash for personal transactions over 4,400 and business transactions over 1,700. The law, is meant to fight against financial crime, really, by promoting the use of digital payments. There it is.
Bullshit. And it's just the prophecy being fulfilled. Alright? So, Kalalal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Barakata Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Exhibit A, which are easier to monitor. This is so interesting. This is all coming out of Israel.
So you know what? Don't take that thing. Alright? I'll leave it there. I pray this short lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Till next time, destruction unto Babylon, Abad Babal, and Shalom.